So it looks like someone's actually getting evicted here. So it looks like a bunch of bailiffs on King Street have just broke into a place called Biscuits or whatever it's called, and there were a couple of squatters in there that's actually having a tattoo done. And this is the tattoo studio, and before anybody says anything, I have asked permission to record. So we'll have a quick look around the studio. This is new, so if you want tattoos and stuff, if you want to know how good this guy actually is, these are some of the drawings he does, okay? These Good morning, YouTube. Wednesday morning, and I'm back downtown doing a bit of walking around and doing a bit of talking rubbish yet again. But today I thought we'd pop down the Memorial Gardens. This is just another place that the town estate have to take care of with the minimum of, you know, of 4 employees that they have. I'll turn the camera around so you can see where I am and what's happening. So this is Edgerton Lodge. This is where the war memorials are, where they lay the wreaths and everything. We've been here before. Edgerton Lodge is a little bit tatty at the moment. I don't know what it's being used for. It's all boarded up. But this is just some of the stuff that the town estate have to take care of, keep tidy, keep respectable. As you can see, it's quite a large area. It's a nice area. They keep these gardens very nice. This is again the Memorial Gardens. Here comes what sounds like a cop car, or sounds like an ambulance. That sounds like an ambulance actually. But anyway, yeah, they have to take care of all of this. Yeah, it is an ambulance. That's only just gone up that way to fill up. And they have to mow all the grass, crop all these bushes back, make sure the flowers are all okay. Keep the river bit down here all nice and clean. And it's a lot to do. And again, I think the town estate get a lot of unjust stick, if you want to put it like that. So we'll take a walk around the Memorial Gardens, see what there is to see. There's these here, Roll of Honour. So you can come down and look at all of these people that gave their lives and stuff like that in the First and the Second World War. So you can have your freedoms today, which I would say are being taken away from you by the Labour Party, Keir Starmer. If the Green Party got in, they'd take everything away, literally. If Andy Burnham gets in, yep, just as bad. And I know it's politics, but that's life, isn't it? It's a little bit windy today, slight breeze. Now yesterday's videos, they were doing spot checks around town to do with the 4 lethal things that like drink driving and all that sort of stuff, and I found it quite interesting. I did go and have a look and everything else. Yeah, it was quite interesting. I will be walking around town today. I'm meeting somebody for a coffee in in about an hour, and I'll probably do a little bit of recording after that. It's the usual today. I come into town to come and grab some things to eat for tonight, daily shopping, you know, your milk, your eggs, your bread and all that sort of shit. But yeah, this is the Memorial Gardens. We will take a quick walk round. Now, I used to play down here as a child regularly, every weekend, and sometimes in the summer holidays in the week as well. And it's a peaceful and tranquil place, but can you imagine loads of kids running around climbing trees? Yeah, that was me. There's a cat over here and a squirrel. Don't know if you can see Mr. Squirrel there. The cat's buggered off. But again, as I said before, they do look after the trees and stuff, as you can see. There's another one of those tags that we were talking about yesterday. The boats are further up there. We're behind the Toy Soldiers band room at the moment. Oh. So the weather today, I think, is supposed to be absolutely pissing it down, but we're just going to go and take a look at what used to be called the octopus tree, and you'll see why in a minute. And it's all had to be cut back. They haven't killed it off. They've just really cut it back because when it grows out of control the way it did, I used to climb this tree regularly as a kid. You can see why it's called the octopus tree. Now, some of my friends will be able to remember this if any of them watch my videos. So that will all grow back. I think sometimes nature's left, you know, best left to its own devices, isn't it? I mean, the path could do with a good clean, and it could do with cutting back and stuff, but again, they've only got 4 employees. This is an important place in Melton. Now, I don't know what this was all about, but this, whatever you call it, is it modern art? Used to stand in the Melton College area. I personally, this is just my opinion, think it's an absolute fucking monstrosity. I think it's horrible. And why the hell they've put it in here, I will never know, because it has absolutely it's absolutely nothing to do with the Memorial Gardens at all. We can see that sticker that's on there, Active Club England. Hello, good morning. If you're wondering what that is, that is classed. Now, how true it is, I don't know. It says on Google and on the on AI that it's a far-right Nazi, neo-Nazi group. Again, how true that is, I don't know. That could have been made up or added by a far-left individual. Now, what do you think to what was happening over in Ireland and all around Great Britain last night? It was mad. People have had the houses burnt down and everything. It's gone mad. And we've got the far left basically turning around and saying this is disgusting, this is wrong, this is out of order. I would agree. I'd agree, but so is trying to carve somebody's face off, especially a guy with special needs. So is, you know, treating Henry Novak like he was some sort of racist when he wasn't. We've got racist police, that's fact. We've got 2-tier policing, and to turn around and say that people aren't allowed to basically be angry and pissed off. Yeah, I don't advocate for any form of violence or criminal damage, but you've pissed off the Irish. You've pissed off the Irish. Let that sink in. And the Irish, you don't piss off the Irish. Anybody with a bit of common sense about them should know that. So it's kicked off. All the government has actually managed to do is wake up Great Britain to exactly what it is that's going on. Keir Starmer made a statement. Disgusting behaviour. I don't know how many times the name far right will actually be mentioned, but there were houses being burnt, there were all sorts, cars being burnt, there was a bus burnt, there was fires everywhere. This is just the beginning of a summer, in my opinion, of civil unrest. This could be the spark that set off the whole lot, in my opinion. Now, you may disagree with me, it's quite fine to disagree with somebody, but the houses that were setting fire to, I believe, some of them, not all of them, were migrants. They're fed up, they're sick to the back teeth of it. They're sick of the police not protecting us like they're supposed to. They're sick of the government not looking after us like they're supposed to. They are not doing what they are supposed to do. And when that happens, people get pissed off, especially when we've had 30 years of it. Now, the problem, in my opinion, is the far left. It's infiltrated every single part of government, every single part of our lives. The wokeness, the stupidness, and it is stupid. A man can be a boy can be a girl. You can tell kids this, men want to breastfeed. You can't say this. If you say the colour black, you're racist and blah, 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 fucking blah. We've heard it all before. It's got totally out of control, and this is what happens. Now, we're lucky here in Melton Mowbray. We're very lucky that this doesn't happen. We don't end up with massive protests, especially ones that are out of control. But how far will it spread? How many people are pissed off in Melton? How many patriots have we got in Melton? I know we've got quite a few people that lean to the left. Far left, we've got those as well. Equals Palestine stickers that I took down. I've tried to stem the hatred by taking these stickers down, because there were shopkeepers coming out to me and basically saying, and these shopkeepers are Indian, by the way, they were coming out and basically saying, we don't want these flags stuck on lampposts outside our shop. It makes us feel uncomfortable. So I removed it for them and I recorded it and put it on my YouTube channel. Now, somebody mentioned the other day about how I was putting flags up on lampposts during Raise the Colours. I put 4 flags up all together around a roundabout. They got taken down the next day by somebody. I do know who. Aeroplane going over there. I'm not really bothered, because I've took Palestine flags down. It's tit for tat. But he said, how is it going for you? How did that work out? Well, judging by the last local elections, I'd say pretty fucking well. Pretty well, because we now know who the next government is going to be. Almost certain who the next government is going to be. It's going to be Nigel Farage. Now, he's got a lot to prove. He's got a lot of shit to sort out. But let's just hope he does what he says he's going to do, because people are turning to restore Britain, and maybe that is the answer. I don't know. Maybe there can be some collaboration between the two of them so it doesn't split the vote. But anyway, back to what I was saying today. We spoke about that a little bit. Yeah, Town Estate do look after these gardens as best they can with the manpower they've got and the funds they have. So there you go. I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back to you in a minute. Dogs must be on a lead. So that gives the lefty boyfriends the permission to bring the girlfriends down here, doesn't it? Joke. Fucking joke. Get over yourself. Jesus. So just another thing I wanted to show you that I seen in a video a few months back. There's some dirty bastard down here who hasn't picked the dog shit up. Should be fucking ashamed of yourself, you dirty shit. Anyway, yeah, this bridge. Built apparently in 1930. Or was it built in 1770? I beg your pardon, correction. Built in 1770, and then basically, you can read that there. Look at these 2 stones that are in the wall. Look. That one. And that one. And then there's some steps that go down here, so I assume these steps used to go under the bridge. Now, there's not much water under that one. But I'm just going to make sure I don't tread in that dog shit. This river needs a good dredge, but they're not allowed to dredge anymore. I wonder if that's got anything to do with the amount of floods we get in Melton sometimes. So with recent news that Salvation Army have been helping migrants and things like that, there's been a call for a boycott of them, because I think it's disgusting that they even thought about doing that with the problems that they've caused and everything else. Now's the time to actually do something about it, isn't it? And it's things like this that people can do instead of rioting like there was last night. Maybe stop paying certain bills, let's say. They'd be fucked. And that's the way you've got to think about it. Now, they rendered this wall the other day. The people that own Harwood House. It's all dry. What I can't understand is why they've only rendered the top of it. And it's shoddy at best, isn't it? I mean, talk about shit workmanship. Christ. Whew. So guys, I'm stood out what used to be Primer Pizza outside. Primer Pizza's now moved next door, and they're now renting this out to Peaky Blinders tattooists. Look at this. Cheeky Blinders it's called, not Peaky Blinders. And I've just had a walk in, and I've got a friend in here that's actually having a tattoo done. And this is the tattoo studio, and before anybody says anything, I have asked permission to record. So we'll have a quick look around the studio. This is new, so if you want tattoos and stuff, if you want to know how good this guy actually is, these are some of the drawings he does, okay? These are hand drawn. Look at that. And a bit of Snoop Dogg in the background. What a corner, and there's all the kit that he uses and everything else. How long have you actually been open?
Just over a month.
Just over 1 month?
Yeah.
How's it going for you so far?
Yeah, it's really good.
Plenty of bookings and stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what you want, that's what you want. What you having done today, Josh?
There's the skull and the rose.
That's nice. Where's the other one you had done in your hand? That's the one you had done not so long back, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's the work and the workmanship that this guy puts in. He wants to become the best at his job. And I no doubt he already is, because I've seen his work and he's absolutely... I'm going to give you a quick special wave, and I've got the Peaky Blinders cap on. Make sure you watch the next video. See you in a minute. So guys, I've got myself one of these, and I'll unbox it when I get home. This is for Cheeky Blinders tattooists in Melton Mowbray for all your tattoos, and I mean, they are absolutely awesome. And the guy's an old school raver like myself, knows his stuff. See you in a minute. So I'm just going to say goodbye to Cheeky Blinders tattooists. He's just gave me a free mug to drink my coffee out of. Absolutely lovely guy from Birmingham. He's been practicing drawing and stuff like that for absolutely years. And his artwork is just another level. I've never seen anything like it. And I've just watched a friend having a tattoo done. He's having a rose done on his arm. You see it in the video. Absolutely amazing work. So if you want a tattooist, get down to Cheeky Blinders. The prices are good, the guys, it's a relaxing environment as well. And he's such a lovely guy. Anyway, let's turn back round. And I'm going to go and grab a cup of coffee in town and see what's happening. See you in a minute. So just out of interest, it looks like this place has just been broken into, and people have actually had to come out. I don't know whether the squatters in there or whatever, but anyway, they've just pushed the door through and people are coming out. So it looks like someone's actually getting evicted here. So it looks like a bunch of bailiffs on King Street have just broke into a place called Biscuits or whatever it's called, and there were a couple of squatters in there. I don't know whether the squatters or business owners, but they've obviously got the bailiffs just gone in there and they've just thrown them out. One's just walked off up the street and another one's sat down with them in there now. I don't know whether they're in debt or anything else. It's a shame. I'm not going to record it because it's embarrassing for them, but yeah, this is some of the stuff that happens in this day and society we're in, isn't it? So just about to go and take myself home to go and get something to eat because I'm hungry and everything else. It's been quite a busy day, as you can see from the tattooist. He's a new tattooist in town. Make sure you go in and have a look at some of his work and all that sort of stuff. This has been Street Switch Photography. If you like this video, like and subscribe, go and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.